how you guys doing? This is William Myers from Mantis Outdoors, and today I'm going to show you a little companion that's been at my side for the last about a week or so. I spent 4 days out in Tennessee, and I spent 3 days out in Lake Vesuvius in Wayne National Forest, and this was with me, and I've grown really fond of it, so don't go nowhere. Alright guys, so this is my main pack. This is the pack that I choose to use on some of the adventures that I had. I took this along with me to Tennessee, and it was a great pack, served me very well. It's weighs about 30 pounds, not bad. Contains all my sleep systems, some food, my kitchen stuff, etc., etc. But on the side of it is a new addition, something that I never thought would be attached to one of my packs, and that's a machete. And this is the Overland machete from l.t.wright. And we're going to get a close-up of the sheath system and all that stuff. But for right now, I just wanted to show you how I have it attached to the pack. We're going to snap this off, take it all off, and then we're going to put this machete to some work. Alright guys, so got this off my pack. I just wanted to show you the sheath and a knife, the whole system. Comes with a decent little belt loop here. You know, my personal, thing, I wouldn't put it just on a belt loop because I don't like the way, it would swing on me. You can put some lashings through the kydex, lash it to your leg. Again, I'm not a big fan of that. I just put it on the back, on the side of my pack. It's very simple to use. I don't know if this is a permanent design or whatever. I think they are ready to be shipped out, so probably is, but it just comes with a little lanyard, elastic lanyard. This is actually a new one. I think Chris put his own on there, but just comes off just like that, slides out very easily. And that being said, with it in the sheath, the way the sheath is designed is it still lends itself to some utilitarian use, because the way the blade is exposed, it can be used for scraping, maybe striking a ferro rod if you absolutely had to. It's pretty extreme there, but the possibilities are there. So let's take this out and actually use it. Alright, so with something like this, safety is definitely a first, and the lanyard is something that I would definitely advise using. And I really don't, that's another thing that I really don't use very often, is the lanyards that are on knives. But this one, like I said, is definitely advised to use. So very easily just pull it over your hand, lock it into your thumb, and there you go. It's not gonna, knife's not gonna go anywhere. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of clear this a little bit. And then I'm going to chop this actually in half right here. So I'll start by doing that out a little. That. Nice little V. Is it pretty deep? Now you can see the position that I started out on this blade was all the way up here. I think due to the shot cord and just this being a little bit of polish micarta, it did slip. But the knife's not going to go anywhere. Again, slip, but not really that. That was a nice grab there. Got a heck of a bite on it. If you can kind of get over on this side. Got a bite. Now, about the only other machete that I have really had a lot of time with is Chris's Tramontina. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but this is a little stronger. The Tramontina will flex a lot more than this, and the grind's a little bit different. Other than that, this is a heck of a machete. Let's see if we could do some of the smaller stuff. This isn't meant for that. I just want to see if it's possible, because that's what I want. I want to see if it's a jack of all trades. Let's see what it can do. Okay, so even though this tool was meant to do, you know, the big stuff, the meat and potatoes of what you need to do in the woods, you know, it's good to always see what the probabilities that tool has. You know, I don't want it just to do one thing, because if it does only one thing, I'm probably not going to use it, and I'm probably not going to buy it. I'm going to have something that is a multitasker attached to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to baton this little piece of maple that I've cut down. No, that's an ash. And I'm going to get it into some smaller pieces, and then I'm going to see, you know, feather sticking, notching, so all those things that I usually do when I test every other knife. So
when you talk about batoning with the machete, you're basically brute forcing it through, because there's no girth to split.
Well, yeah, that, and you know, machetes, they do have a little bit of, it's so thin, and if it's got flex, it has a little vibration in it, so you got to kind of deal with that as well. Nice knot there. All right, so now I can just kind of sit down and see what kind of a fine tasker this thing is going to be. Taking nice big hunks out of this. That's good. Nice, decent. Let's get even smaller here. Ever see anybody feather stick with a machete before? Alright, so I'm not going to do this ad nauseum. The handle, even though it's huge and it does have some weight to it, the handle's nice, and I'm able to do this fairly comfortably. You know, this isn't, obviously this isn't ideal for this. I just want to see if it's possible to do. So nice little crafter. Just sent a shaving underneath my fingernail. That always feels good. So, really quickly, here in a couple seconds, we have made, get past that knot real quick. Finish this out real quick. Could be a spindle to a bow drill. How about that? Something that had to be done right here and now. It could be definitely possible to do it with this machete. Just get it a little round, a couple more seconds of work. Maybe something that we possibly could use for that. Alright, so if this is going to be for a bow drill, we got to round out the top. Let's see how easy that is to do. I will say, obviously, like again, this isn't ideal, but it is cramping me up a little bit. It's not the perfect thing to be doing small things like this, but is it possible? Let's find out. Maybe it would be a little bit more ideal to even do this. Yeah. For the harder stuff. And then we kind of get in here and do some detail rounding. And the way that I do that is if I'm cutting all the way down here on my first pass, then I just step up 50% and go around again. And then I step up more, and then you can see that round tip starting to form. There you go. I mean, obviously, I'm not building the perfect bow drill set right here. I'm just seeing what the knife can do. And that would be the start. So I'm impressed. I've been impressed with this. I haven't done it much small tasks with this knife, Machete. But like I said, just for convenience, you know, what it's made for. It's made for, you know, cutting trails. It's meant for, you know, small crafting, things like that. You know, in South America, a lot of people's existence revolves around machetes like this. You know, they'd use it for everything from building bows to chopping trees down. So, you know, I'm incredibly impressed by the Overland machete. All right, guys, so there it is, the l.t.wright Overland machete. Nice little package, decent little sheath. I like it. You know, and you know, it does rattle until you put the elastic around it. Then it's pretty solid. It's a nice little machete. Alright guys, this has been William Myers, Mantis Outdoors. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, there's some more of my previous videos that are playing in the screens to my left right now. There's also a subscribe button over there. If you haven't done so, I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. To stay up to date with what I'm doing with my school and the YouTube channel, stay posted on the videos that are going to be uploaded. You can go to www.facebook.com/Mantis Outdoors, or you can go to www.mantisoutdoorsllc.com. Liking my videos helps me and my channel out a lot. I appreciate all your views, comments, and support, and hopefully we'll see you out in the woods.